There's some snow there, and there's snow here as well, isn't there, Nick? Morning.
Yes, good morning.
For that, with our GP, Dr. Fari Ahmed, and virologist Callum Semple. Morning, both. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, as ever, here on BBC Breakfast. Callum Semple, first of all, there's so much riding, mobilising. Snow and ice are in place across many parts of the UK this morning, following on from heavy rain and strong winds which were caused by Storm Bella.
People are being urged to stay away from swollen rivers, with more than 100 flood warnings still in place. Residents living by the River Great Ouse in Bedfordshire were told to evacuate because of flooding there.
Let's speak right now to Thomas Healy. Anyway, but to have a flood on top of it as well, Andreas, how are you coping, really? Contact with you. Thank you very much, and best of luck as well. Thanks, both. At least the coffee's on, as you say. So,
yeah. I'm going to get ours now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks you take care. Thank you.
26 minutes past 7. Let's bring John in with the sports. Morning.
It's 7:30 exactly. You're watching Breakfast with Chris Mason and Louise Minchin.
There is rather a lot of weather about this morning. You may just have flung open the curtains and seen snow. It's falling in plenty of parts of the UK, including in Greater Manchester, as I see from that picture. Morning to you, Nick.
Yeah.
Intense pressure as the number of coronavirus infections continues to rise.
3 ambulance trusts in the south of England are urging people to only call 999 if there's a genuine emergency. London Ambulance Service says Boxing Day was one of the busiest 24 hours in its history.
And in Scotland, doctors say health services could be overwhelmed if the relaxation of COVID restrictions for Christmas triggers a surge in cases. Andy Moore reports. And people travelling to the European Union are being warned to get ready for substantial changes from New Year's Eve.
The Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove said there would be some disruption which everyone needs to prepare for. It's an extraordinary story. So it's 8 minutes past 8. There was a lot of snow there. And actually, there's some here as well, Nick, isn't there? Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Just come up to 20 past 8. Now, with so many of us stuck at home, unable perhaps to go abroad for holidays, for example, 2020 was the year that saw our relationship with the great outdoors change.
Lockdowns have led many of us to appreciate our natural surroundings like never before. So as the National Trust publishes its annual wildlife review today, Breakfast John Maguire has been looking back on a year like no other.
From Thursday, there'll be big changes in the way we travel or do business with the European Union.
The government is warning there will be some disruption, which everyone needs to prepare for. We're joined now from Westminster by the Cabinet Office. It's just gone 9:15. Now it's already being called Netflix's answer to Downton Abbey.
Period drama Bridgerton came out on Christmas Day and is already getting rave reviews. If you haven't seen it, let's have a quick look. Things. He's played by Reggae Jean Page. Oh, hello, Duke. How are you?
What an introduction.
Oh, well, listen, so many people have already started watching it. It came out on Christmas Day. For those who've not, we've seen a little bit of a clip there. How would you describe it?
Yeah, he's tall, dark, broody, and everything. We learned everything. They drilled us thoroughly. We learned how to bow and curtsy.
Charming again.
Yeah. That was an absolute joy. I was on a 10-hour...
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
I'm still thinking
Likewise, absolute pleasure.
I'm still thinking about those etiquette lessons. Knives and forks and spoons and which order to use them in. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. And you can watch Bridgerton. It's available to view right now on Netflix. And I'm sure you can watch The Cinderella on iPlayer as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's 8:55 now. We're talking COVID kindness for the last few minutes of breakfast this morning and celebrating some of the amazing things that people have done during this pandemic.
A new book features a number of stories that have lifted our spirits over this year. Let's have a look.